come from a line of parents who were a part of the civil rights movement. So I've always been very conscious of what justice is and what it looks like, personally and, in the world abroad. For women, it's hard to be heard by doctors, just believed. And then especially as a Black woman, it is even harder to be believed. And I can't tell you how many times I've just been told, it's just stress, suck it up. And or just having to advocate for myself and really push or go from a doctor to doctor to doctor, and be told I'm being a hypochondriac or whatever, but knowing that I am up against this invisible barrier, but having to believe myself first and keep talking to my friends who would tell me, you are not wrong. You have to take care of yourself.
The being is part of doing, and the piece of art out in the world is a piece of doing. And I respect that. And for me, it's always like, what is the next step? And when people stop by Cicely's, the reason that the Artivism Project is geared toward public art is for people to see it. And in my mind, if they see it and if they think about it, and if it raises a question for them about healing or about health injustice or about the ways in which race defines our healthcare system, then maybe some of them will think, okay, what can I do with this new feeling or this new insight or this powerful way that the message was just brought home to me that things are not fair. Now, what do I do about it?
It does feel really good when someone says, I believe you. And where I grew up, my predominant circle of friends were Jewish. And so there was a kinship and an immediate allyship that was formed between us, and an awareness of the world we're living in and how to care for one another and the world we want to see. And so I think constantly remembering everyone's stories, being sensitive to them, validating them, affirming them, for all of us has always been healing. And I think a really important practice just in the way that I live. And for the people that cared for me and left me in my family or chosen family, it's always been to heal through hearing and seeing one another.
No, I think it's for me, it's a beautiful way of thinking about it, because I spent lots of time talking about how unjust the healthcare system is. But I always talk about it at that slight remove about the healthcare and the healthcare system, and not the most fundamental issue, which is, of course, healing.
Right.
Someone experiences your art, right? Specifically wishing well, but in general, your art. What's a possible story that you hope they might walk away with? What's in their heart as they step into your expression?
I trust everybody to have their own experience of my work. So whatever that is what it was meant to be. And so but my wish would be for them to feel light and to feel held.